Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys, back in today's video with another Marvel Legends action figure review, and today we are looking at the Beyonder from the Secret Wars wave. Here's a look at the back of the box with a bio. After pitting the greatest superheroes and supervillains against each other, the Beyonder attempts to discover his humanity and in the process becomes an all-powerful, if naive, god. Pretty interesting. I should really read Secret Wars before putting these videos up. Alright, but without further ado, let's get into the review. Now, here we have the Beyonder out of the packaging, a character I wasn't super familiar with until recently when I read through Secret Wars. Shout out to Marvel Unlimited. Until then, I was only familiar with the version that we see in Spider-Man the Animated Series, and it looks nothing like this. With that said, let's take a look at the sculpt in the paint apps. Now, there isn't a whole lot for the paint apps portion. It is molded in a sort of pearlescent white color. Just leaves little room for actual paint apps throughout the figure. But the sculpting nonetheless is really top notch. You could see wrinkles in that boot right there, a seam line going down the middle of the shoe, same on the other. And there is a sole around the bottom of it. No detail at the bottom, but that's fine. Then at the bottom of the pants where it's tucking into the boot on both legs. Yeah, I love the wrinkles and how uneven they are. The asymmetry of them makes this look so much more realistic. And these are dress pants. They have that little edge at the front of them and on the side with a seam line. And yeah, that wrinkliness continues on the back of the thighs right there. And even on the front too. And the pinless technology just makes it all look so seamless. We get up to the hip piece, you get a zipper right there. For someone as powerful as the Beyonder, you'd imagine he wouldn't even care about putting a zipper on his clothes. I'm getting sidetracked. Lots of wrinkles. And he has a belt going all the way around. Oh, some Beyonder butt. Not much to say there. Dude, you have all that power and you gave yourself that. Moving up to the chest, that disco outfit continues. You have the collar going around the chest and the neck, with his chest underneath being super ripped, just super lean, muscular. And the suit itself is covered in wrinkles, again, making it look much more lifelike. Some seam lines up there. Oh, wait, those are painted. That's paint. That's white paint right there on top of the pearlescent white plastic. Okay, cool. So I was wrong. There is a tiny bit of paint apps on this sculpt. The seam going up the middle of the back with some more wrinkles. And the arms, even more wrinkles. A very baggy outfit that he's wearing here. And that all culminates at the bottom. You get that tight piece around the wrists and the bagginess ends right there. And the folds right there, just super good looking too. Now moving up to the head sculpt. I saw someone complaining about this face. Maybe he looks too happy. But I think it's a really good cross between happy and sinister. You really don't know where his motives lie. And the paint apps on the face look breathtaking, super realistic. I love the emotion of it. Again, a cross between sinister and playful. And I gotta say, I love the curliness of the hair too. How it sort of droops down in front of his face. Yeah, I think that looks great. Overall, a pretty decent sculpt. For accessories, he has 2 fisted hands and 2 open hands, which are used to hold Battle World, or a miniature version of it. Yeah, there's really no comfortable way of putting this accessory into his hands. It's pretty much just balance it and hope it doesn't fall off. This, of course, is based on the formation of Battle World that we see in issue 1 and again in later issues. And I gotta say, it's just beautiful. I'll show some artwork on the screen right now. I kind of want to get a tattoo of it. It just looks amazing. It's molded in both an orange translucent plastic as well as this metallic gray. You see there's a bit of shininess to it. And it's spruced up with a little bit of paint apps all throughout. You get some green, yellow, some more green and yellow right there. But yeah, overall, just a phenomenal looking piece. He also comes with this, a holographic shield, and it really does nothing for me. Like I've said in the previous reviews, I would have rather had some more effects or maybe an alternate head. You can swap out this plate with this one showing the Secret Wars logo. Now, going over articulation, the head is able to move up this much. It can look down that much. He has a really good amount of pivot and some side-to-side movement. His arm is able to move this far up, and he also has shoulder rotation, an upper bicep swivel, a double-jointed elbow that allows his arm to bend in this much, and your standard wrist hinge allowing his hand to move up, down, and turn all the way around. He has a lower diaphragm joint allowing him to bend this far back and move forward just a tiny bit. He does have a really good amount of pivot right there and some side-to-side movement. His leg kicks up this much, goes out to the side that much, and goes back a tiny bit. Upper thigh swivel, and a double jointed knee that allows his leg to bend back that much, and his foot is able to go this far down, this far up, And he has Incorruptible. Now going over size comparisons, here is the Beyonder next to Captain America and Iron Man, Black Suit Spider-Man and Wolverine, the Beyonder and Doctor Doom, Kang the Conqueror and Ultron, Enchantress and Absorbing Man, Dr. Octopus and Molecule Man, Hulk and Thor, Captain Marvel and She-Hulk, Nightcrawler and Colossus, Professor X and Magneto, The Thing and the Human Torch. Finally, here we have Mr. Fantastic and Spider-Man, Deadpool and Hydra Bob, Deadpool and Hydra Bob, Darwin and Morbius, and finally Jeff the Landshark and Spider-Ham. Alright, time for my final rating and my overall thoughts. I think I'm going to give the Beyonder here a final rating of 6.5 out of 10. No deliberation needed, a 6.5 out of 10. I think the Battle World accessory is probably the most interesting part about this action figure for me. This just doesn't really do much for me. Honestly, the Spider-Man animated series design is leagues better than this. The figure just comes with nothing, just 2 sets of hands. Again, that Battle World accessory, the only interesting thing about this figure, in my opinion, as well as like the paint apps for the face, that looks great too. But the rest of the figure is just kind of meh. It is a fully functional action figure. It is one that poses well. So for that, I'm going to give him a 6.5 out of 10. But yeah, that'll do for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what you thought about the figure. I would love to see your guys' opinions. While you're at it, like and subscribe and share with a friend. Anything you can do to support the channel will be greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And today we are looking at the